Hey everyone, Cameron here. Welcome back to the Gymquisition. Today I want to talk about sleep. Why sleep is so crucial and important to your health. What role it plays for the human body. Why you need it. And now I bring this up because I haven't been sleeping well, and my God, did I notice it when I played soccer on the weekend. I was awful. 20 minutes into the game, I was just dead. My body was exhausted, whereas a week before, 80 minutes into the game was when I started to feel that way. And it's because my body didn't have a chance to recover. When you're training, you need to recover. Your body needs to repair itself. So if you're trying to get gains, that's when you gotta sleep, bro. If you ain't sleeping, you ain't growing. And that's because that's when your growth hormone comes out and gets released into the body. That's when the muscles repair all those minor tears and damage that you've been doing. That's when that gets repaired. That's when your muscles build and get bigger. So make sure that one of the most important things you factor into any training program or any kind of physical activity is your recovery. And you need to get your 8 hours a night. Some people even need more, but you need 8 hours of sound sleep just to be functioning regularly, let alone to repair from all that damage you're doing. So if anything's going to cut your gains short, it's going to be your sleep patterns, because you're up, maybe you're partying, maybe you don't sleep well, maybe you don't think it's important. If you don't get that right away, it's going to really slow down your progress. And you're going to notice this because you're going to get back into the gym, you're not going to be fully recovered, everything's going to be harder. That session that you did, that you now want to push yourself harder and lift more and do better and train at a higher intensity, you're just not going to do it. You're just going to try and match yourself from the previous session and you're going to be exhausted. But that's not all it does. When you sleep, that is when your brain recovers. That is when all the neurons in your brain, they start to recharge. That's when memories, like your short-term memories that you pick up during the day, that's when it gets put into your hippocampus. That's when it starts to become a long-term memory. That's when you can retrieve it. So if you're studying really hard and you're not sleeping, that information is just going to go in one ear and it's going to go out the other. A lot of people don't sleep well, and that's because things are just too bright now. We focus on bright screens and we light our house up as bright as we can. And rather than when the daylight would naturally get dim and our body would start to go into its circadian rhythm and sleep cycle, we now prolong that. And we go to bed and we're wide awake and we're sitting there twiddling our thumbs going, oh, why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? It's because your house is too bright. Get dimmers, turn some lights off. Just make sure it's a bit darker so that the melatonin in your system can start to kick in and make you sleepy. Another thing is, who invests in their sleep? Make sure that you have a really good bed, make sure that your mattress works for you, make sure that you change your pillows regularly so that you're getting all that sleep that you need so that you can recover, because minute things like that, you can really hurt your neck or your shoulder. If you've got neck or shoulder injuries, that should be your priority, because you're going to be laying in that position for 8 hours. Maybe you'll move around a little bit, but if you're not sleeping in a good posture or you're not getting good sleep, your body's just going to be... So my gym goers and those interested in holistic health, please focus on your sleep. Please make sure that you get into a good pattern and you prioritize that, because that is what's going to make your body healthy. It's what's going to make it run well, and it's going to generally make you feel happier. And that's what I want. I want you all to be happy and healthy individuals. So please focus on your sleep. Invest in your sleep. And I'll see you next time on the Gymquisition.